India, a country that overwhelms the senses.
The Garden of Eden must have been as beautiful as this.
With year-round warm weather and a low cost of living, could this be the perfect place to retire?
If you'd won the lottery, where would you choose to be?
I'm going there almost as a child, with my eyes wide open.
Thank you.
Inspired by the blockbuster film, 8 well-known faces are spending a month in Kochi in the south of India.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
To see if living out their golden years here could be a real alternative.
Oh my God, I look fantastic.
Handsome. We started to dance down the street. I never thought I would ever do that at my age.
Whatever's new and exciting, I haven't done it yet. Let's do it.
And let go. Oh!
But will the challenges of India prove a step too far?
Calm down, everybody. Chill, pill.
There's something down there that feels like it shouldn't be.
Or could this incredible country give them real food for thought?
It's like nowhere else on earth I've ever been.
Good morning, Kochi. Today you can expect temperatures up to the mid-30s and humidities around 85%. Pretty normal for the time of year.
The humidity has got to my hair.
It's the 3rd week of living together in the old Kochi retirement home.
Is that a mosquito?
I think I got it. If not, he'll be back to tell me that I didn't get him later and he'll bite me twice as hard.
A kiss.
They are a wonderful group. They are genuinely kind, nice, lovely people. I would seriously think about getting somewhere here if I could bring them with me.
Can all of you join together for the eye wash?
The group are up early with yoga instructor Raj, who has been teaching them how to look after every part of their body.
So this is an eye wash, did he say? Eye wash.
It helps to remove the dust and grit and pollutant from the eyes.
Raj recommends to do this regularly using a little filtered water.
My eyesight's a bit blurry. Kind of blurry.
Yeah, you are putting me wrong with slam, aren't you?
Are you wearing your inos?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
It flares.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, that's an accolade, isn't it?
You're immortal.
I'm excited when I wake up each morning. There are a lot of upsides to being in India. Besides the climate, I feel so good.
So you just put your eyes in and keep...
Oh.
Blinking.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. I feel pretty cleansed.
All dosed up?
All dosed up.
Well done. Start drinking and start eating crisps.
I will now.
Okay.
Chef Rusty is finding there are some parts of Indian life that can be hard to adjust to.
I've had the Delhi belly sort of thing already, so I'm being very careful, and I think going back to the sort of food that I'm used to will calm my stomach down, and I'll feel safer with it as well. So that's what I think everybody will enjoy, a change.
It's really good.
Okay. Oh. Look, you've got something to hang on to
Yes.
in your final moments.
So we're going to
Rusty's rounded up Paul, Bill and Dennis to help her find the ingredients she needs for tonight's dinner.
Shepherd's pie we're having.
Are we?
Shepherd's pie and then bread and butter pudding.
Very good.
They'll be able to get all the produce they need at Kochi's main market. But this involves a ferry ride.
All right, the ferry.
Should we go on this queue here?
This time, girl, do you think we'll get on the boat this time?
All of a sudden,
All the
there's
women
men
are there
on one side.
and men on the other. Is that right?
Okay.
Seriously segregated.
Yeah.
Why?
That's
It's
their
your rule.
How old are you? All?
21 years old.
No, you look about 15.
21. Are you married, to be married? Do you want to be married?
Yes, I
Do you see someone and go, oh, I'll go out with him? Could you do that?
would. No, that's not our custom.
You're not allowed?
No.
So your mother or father will choose? Mother or
Both
father?
together.
Both together.
Now, how do you do that? With a photograph first, or do you go and meet the person?
There are brokers around.
Oh, there are marriage brokers.
yeah.
And does it matter to you if the family, his family, have money or not? If they are well off?
It doesn't matter to me, but of course it matters to my family.
Yeah, they would like to,
They
you
want
to
to
have
make
some
sure.
security. Okay, well, I'll look for one for you.
And then go
Here he
to
is. What do you think?
If you were a Malayali, I would have tried it. But
about Irish people?
no.
You're halfway there, son. I don't know much about arranged marriages. I can only talk for me personally. Quite honestly, if someone said to me, you're going to marry Elsie down the road, oh, I'd want to know the person. But for other people, it works. I think we have to be open-minded and open-hearted about other cultures. And I think that's a problem that we aren't. Are we going now?
Here we go.
We're going.
We're off. There's a stampede.
Oh my giddy aunt. So we have to push in this lot. Careful, there's a gap apparently. Go with the baby.
No gap here, but there is a step.
Oh,
That is a gap. In the gap. Oh, shit. This is an aquatic version of the underground.
Actually, very nice to be on the water, I think, don't you? A bit of cool air.
The ferry rides a 20-minute journey that lands them in Ernakulam, the commercial heart of Kochi. Kerala's been an important trading centre for over 2,000 years.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
what a market!
As a result, the city market offers a range of goods that include some surprisingly familiar fruit and veg.
They've got everything here.
Tomatoes.
It's all here in this
we've
lovely
got
shop.
Lovely.
Look at the
We've
lovely
got carrots. What we want, potatoes.
It's for 8 people.
For 8 people. Yes.
That's enough for 8.
Perfect.
Would you not say?
Yeah. Gooseberries. Are these gooseberries? Can I try it? Can I taste it? Wow! It's disgusting.
That'll teach you.
Bloody hell.
Hello. How nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
How do you do? How are you?
At the house, Sheila, Miriam and Lionel are having a language lesson. Learning the basics will help them integrate into the local community.
I would love to learn enough language to get by. And also, of course, speaking the language is simply a mark of respect. Is it Hindi we're going to learn?
No, we're going to learn Malayalam.
Oh, which is
the language of
to
Kerala.
Kerala.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I know your names?
Oh, yes, I'm Miriam. Got that.
And your name? please?
Sheila.
It's a very common Malayali name, actually.
Is it?
We had a famous actress of yesteryears. She's aging gracefully now.
Oh, so am I. Hopefully.
Can we learn a few words then?
Of course,
or
yes.
phrases?
How do you do? Sukhamano.
Suka-mano. How do you say yes?
Ah,
Sherry.
That's an easy one.
Sherry, sherry.
Sherry is yes.
Sherry. Illa.
just sherry.
Sherry, sherry.
Not
Sherry,
sherry.
sherry.
You know how in England we have the alphabet?
Yeah.
So is that the same here?
Yeah, we
What
have-
is the alphabet?
Ah.
Ah.
I.
I-I.
U.
U-U.
Ah.
Is that the whole alphabet?
No, we have lots more.
Oh, right, okay. That's just a taste. I don't think I would have got out of first grade.
No, nor do I.
Please open the door. Ah, vadil onnu thurakkumo.
Okay, forget that.
Vadil is a door.
How would you say to a girl, kiss me?
Okay, എനിക്കൊരു ഉമ്മ തരുമോ?
Are you married? Ha!
Yes.
My favourite chat-up line. Is there a phrase for that?
Yes.
Okay, whoa. Are you married? Or are you rich? No, is there a phrase for that?
If you want to ask a lady, Vivahidayano.
She's only interested in men.
Men, okay. Then it would be a slight change.
Thank you for clarifying that. Okay. I live in Mallorca, and I was partnered when I moved, and he passed away 7 years ago. I've gotten to the point where the loneliness is unbearable. When it's dinner time, I put out my one placemat, having my dinner, looking at the news, and I'm thinking, this is not the quality of life that I want for the rest of my life.
Vivahida nano.
Vivahida ninano.
Nano.
Ninano.
Ah.
Whoosh. That's me. I'm done. Okay. I'm sorted, mate, as you say. If I moved to India, I'd be turning my back on my family. So it would be a major decision, and the only thing that I know that manipulates me into moving to that degree is a band.
Come on, Ross, my old friend, to the hairdressers.
Oh, my goodness.
Think anybody's
What's
ever
the
been able
traffic?
to do my hair.
After over 2 weeks in Kochi, Amanda wants to find somewhere local to help her deal with the downside of the tropical climate.
As soon as I touch humidity, my hair becomes pubic, frankly. It just sits on top of my head. It goes, boom! Do you know what? Let's make a pact right now.
Yes.
If we come out looking even worse than when we went in,
Going in?
because I don't think I can, then we both come back and we put our heads in the wash basin and start again.
Start again?
They're heading to the city mall to try out a modern Indian salon.
Oh, look, we're getting here. Oh, say.
Right. Third floor. We're going up to the third floor. I don't need anything else. I've got my bits and pieces.
Sheila would love this.
Yes.
Hello, can we have an appointment? I'd like to have my hair washed and blow dried. Do you think you could cope with this?
No, we can do.
Yes?
Same styling.
I remember. You were TVM, yes.
Do you remember my hair?
Didn't what was your big hair?
Big hair.
Like his hair?
Yes, yeah, like that.
Of course
after
you
my hair.
did.
That was a curly perm.
Oh, that wasn't you. What are we doing? Lift it on top. Roll, roll, roll. Oh, why not? Okay. Zhuzh it out.
Is this your local hairdresser?
Yeah, it's very good. We are trying some different hairstyles for my wedding eve.
You're getting married.
Yeah, really.
Oh, congratulations.
They're trying some curls for my hair.
Some drop curls.
Yeah.
Can we have a look? Oh, I want mine like that.
They can make it.
Yes, I'm sure they could. It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
And you're a beautiful bride.
So is your marriage an arranged marriage?
Yeah, it's an arranged one. It's not a thing between two individuals. It's a thing
whole
between two families.
I don't know that I would let my parents even choose my shoes for the wedding. I don't know about arranged marriage. I hate the thought of people being made to marry somebody they didn't want to, and I'm sure there are people who are. I wonder if going through their heads is it going to be good? Is it going to be awful? This is it.
Because we've grown up in a Western way, it's not something we would do.
Different.
But, you know, if it works for you and you're a young woman and you're happy to do that, it's wonderful. Do you know, I've always wanted to go to an Indian wedding.
You are really interested?
Yes!
We'll be really happy if you join us for our wedding.
Would you like to go to the wedding?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I would love to come to your wedding.
It'll be a big day for us.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you very, very much. Companionship is good at any age, but I think as you get older, I think companionship is so essential. It keeps you on your toes. There's someone there to talk to. And that's why if one partner has gone on, you should take someone else so that you're never alone.
Shall I make the chair for you, darling, so you can sit down?
I hope it's not too peppery for them. They really want British tonight.
I put pepper because you asked me to.
Yes.
Back at home, Rusty's putting the finishing touches to dinner.
I think we should stand and salute. Rule Britannia. Yes. That looks lovely. Yeah. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It is just like Mum used to make.
Sure as a taste of home, honey.
You do get a feeling of life here, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
The bustle of life. And not in an aggressive... I mean, I know they're always hooting their horns and everything, but you don't see people shouting at each other or you know...
Not at each other.
No.
To each other.
To each other.
Yes.
But don't you think there's a gentleness to the whole thing?
How lovely were the people in the market to us. And I'm sure they're not there in their busy... What are you doing?
Mosquito.
Would you like some more?
I would, actually.
Miriam?
Yeah?
Any washing?
T-shirt. That's about it for me.
Sheila, are you ready with your washing?
Today is laundry day.
Oh, do you think we should take hangers? Because otherwise they'll wrinkle back
well,
up
it's
again.
the laundry, so they'll have their own hangers. Come on.
Okay.
Girls, Sumesh is here. He can take you to the laundry.
They're taking their clothes to the Dhobi Khana, which has been doing the people of Kochi's washing for almost 100 years.
But there's nothing in the water where the clothes are soaking. It's just fresh water. Okay, to loosen the dirt. No wonder he's got such great muscles.
Yeah. When do we get it back?
Tomorrow evening, possible?
Is it any quicker?
Tomorrow afternoon?
It costs from 30p for pants to 80p for trousers to have your clothes washed and dried, although the Carolan son does the lion's share of the work.
So there is a two coir.
No
So just put it inside, so there is no clips.
It's a very clever and simple idea.
I love that.
Dennis and Lionel are checking out another local service.
Look at this, Lionel, there. Lovely.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Dennis. Dennis is my name.
Nice to meet you, Dennis. Lionel.
What I would like, proper razor. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, this is good. This is my first experience, Lionel, of a razor, an open razor.
How does it feel?
It feels wonderful.
Oh, my dad was a barber, Dennis. Old Montague Street.
So all your people are proper East Enders, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Ah.
No, my dad didn't want me to be a barber. All that stuff, it's the last thing he wanted. He died when I was 15. We didn't have much money, and I had to work. I remember earning £10 a week, but I got 30 shillings a week, pocket money. The rest went to my mother for housekeeping and everything. So I was the breadwinner. How did you learn how to be a barber?
I learned from my grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Yeah, grandfather. After my father lived, I learned to...
Yeah.
I got to learn.
Just men or men and women?
No, men and kids.
And kids?
Yeah.
I think family is so important, having come from a large family and now, I mean, I've got 5 children, 3 first time round, 2 the second time round. And my 2 sons, Damien and Brendan, they're like my brothers. And that's what it's all about. That's what you work for, is for your family.
That's the closest shave I have ever had.
Fantastic.
So you do tend to worry about how far your money would go when you retire completely.
Oh, thank you.
Was
You
it
know,
good, sir?
Oh, fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and so cheap. I mean, he only wanted 100 rupees. You can't, you know. So
Dennis's close shave has cost him just £1.20.
feels like a baby's bottom. It's unbelievable.
I need my glasses. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. My Hilary, she has sent me cards to open the whole way through. I have missed her every day. And that's Hilary. That was at our wedding. I don't mean to be so sentimental, but I am sentimental, hideously sentimental, because it was my wedding anniversary 2 days ago, actually. I think I did live a sort of secret life. It's a life which I call an edited life. Because if you're with a group of people who you know are going to be judgmental, what you tend to do is to edit what you say the entire time. So you'd say, we went to, not she. You would edit the gender out of it and edit what you were saying. Since then to now, it's a different world altogether. Yeah, I can't read that to you because that's a very loving message from my other half.
The local bride, Tressia, who they met at the hairdresser's, has been in touch to extend the wedding invitation to the whole group.
Come on, honey.
Wait. He's not stopping.
They are heading to Jai Lakshmi, a 4-story department store that specialises in wedding clothes.
I'm going to get something really good. I want to look the part.
In India, when you go shopping, service is everything.
Ladies, I need a sari for a wedding as a guest. So how do I do the sari? Move my... What's my chapel? My trousers. Shoes! Oh!
Saris can cost from as little as £5 all the way up to £400.
Hold on. I'm doing a strip here, Amanda. They're stripping me off. How you doing?
You're in. Okay.
I feel like a mannequin. I have to walk like this. What if I let...
Make your minds up, because I don't know.
I'm ready for the ball.
You are?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm still in
Are
a
you
mess.
still there?
I want to know how to do.
Traditional for men means wearing a dhoti,
It's called dhoti.
Dhoti?
a rectangular piece of cloth simply wrapped around the waist and legs.
Bill, is that something you might wear?
Maybe. I do suffer from clammy loins.
Oh, Bill. What a turn on. You've got the job.
But Paul has chosen something off the shelf.
How do you feel about that?
Look at it. See, you look
Oh my God, I look fantastic.
handsome.
I hear no movement. You up, Dennis? Okay, babe.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
How are you? You right?
Yeah, just got to get... You look very smart.
Well, I thought it was a good idea to wear a long sleeve because I got bitten yesterday. I'll see you in a minute, babe.
Tonight, Dennis and Paul are looking for some local entertainment.
Hello, Abtab, how are you? Would they have a club for snooker? You know?
Yeah, I know snooker.
Here we are, son. Thank you.
Snooker was invented in India back in the 19th century, and most towns have a local snooker hall.
Going to the snooker hall, it's amazing. You think, well, they won't know who you are.
Thank you. Okay, pleasure.
But with technology these days, you know, they could Google you.
You see the special classes, yeah? You want to try?
Oh.
Very bad eyesight.
My mother never seen me win the World Championship. I was in the quarter-final and got the most dreadful phone call I've ever had in my life to say that my mum had died suddenly back home in Northern Ireland. And I couldn't believe it. She was only 62, slim, but she'd had a massive heart attack, and the bottom fell out of my world completely.
And the blue, thank you.
I just didn't want to play snooker. I just didn't want to know about it.
This is the hardest of the trick shots. Shoot the white into the pocket.
Yeah.
Before it gets there, I've got to get all the colours in.
The family said, well, there's a tournament coming up. Why don't you go and play in it for your mum? And that's what I did. And I used to play and sit in the chair and chat away to my mum. To finish up knocking the final black in to win the World Championship, in the way it happened was quite incredible, but I think a lot of the credits got to go to my dear old mum, who was there with me throughout that World Championship.
Not easy, is it? Oh, what?
Bride-to-be Dressier has invited the ladies to a very special event. Indian families host an open house on the eve of the wedding so friends can give their blessing to the bride. Dressier's brother Dilip and sister-in-law Sukanya are hosting tonight's event.
How is she? Is she excited? It's gonna be fun. I didn't expect so many people.
Well, no, I didn't expect a reception committee
No,
either.
I thought it was just going to be the girls.
Hello? Hello, are you the bride? Yeah. Gosh, you're so beautiful.
Isn't she beautiful?
Very happy to meet you all.
Thank you.
And saris and everything?
Yes, we've got saris. We've never worn saris before, so...
No.
You'll be looking really beautiful.
Yes.
No. We're probably more nervous than she is.
Oh, let me look. Look!
Isn't that wonderful?
There's the henna.
Henna is said to have medicinal properties which calm the nerves of a bride-to-be.
And is this a dark red, or can there be different colors?
No, tomorrow it will become much more darker.
Will it? Really? Oh, it goes darker after you put it on?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Natural.
And you know, I heard a story that the darker red it goes, the more your husband loves you.
Really?
Is that right?
We'll lend you a red biro tonight just to mark it in, just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Thank you so much.
My auntie.
She has to go and sleep 10 o'clock.
We will send her home. Don't worry. We will make sure she gets to bed. Don't worry. Yeah.
How did you meet your soon-to-be husband?
There we have extended big families, and through these things we get these proposals, and we go forward by looking at whether we can have a good wavelength with both families.
Was the marriage arranged then?
Yeah.
Between the families?
Yeah. Arranged not only between the families, but also they ask our opinion. The bride and the groom has a very good role for choosing their partner. Yeah.
So are you very much in love?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. So your marriage really is a combination of being arranged and a love match?
Yeah.
Yes.
And is that the way most marriages happen now?
This is something which happens in modern India.
Yes.
But it's different in our culture than what you think in what happens in UK or in the Europe. First of all, you get to see all your families involved in it. And it's like friends, relatives, all of them are involved. You get a big support from your family as well. You see much less of divorces. Most probably it's because of the family backing.
But in fact, you're not marrying a person, you're marrying a family, aren't you?
Well, I'm ashamed of myself because I was so jaded about arranged marriages and things. And since I've met everybody here tonight, everybody seems so happy. And the whole family thing is magical. There is something so genuine about it. It shines out of the people. Whatever that is, I would like some of it.
We went to a pre-wedding party
Was it good?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Was the bride happy?
We asked her if she was nervous. No, I'm not nervous.
They pointed out too, it's not just a marriage between two people. It is a marriage between two families.
Yes.
So you're marrying all of
How
them.
hideous. Oh my God. Can you imagine marrying the entire family?
I mean, in my family, it would have been family all.
Smita, I mean, you were married.
Yes.
Was your marriage arranged?
No. I spoke to my father because I was really close to him. And he said, you know what, let's wait a year and then have this conversation again.
Yeah.
So that was it. We'd write to each other every day. And my dad probably thought it's something that will work itself out. After a year, I went back to him and I said, I'd still like to marry him. So then they had a family meeting where he called my grandmother, who was then the head of the family. She just said, is he rich? So I said, well, not really. And she said, oh, that's good. Rich men have mistresses.
Oh.
And if he's not very rich, he's not going to have that many.
Good one.
Today is the group's chance to experience a big Carolan wedding. And all 8 senior citizens are embracing the local wedding etiquette.
I'm trying to put these bindis on. I think I'll put some sellotape on my face.
Amanda? Yes? Oh, you have help. Okay, perfect.
Oh, thank God, yes.
Perfect.
Bring the fire brigade in.
But they aren't going to manage without some assistance.
No, this is the end that is supposed to go over your shoulder.
Well, there you
the
see. I
pretty
mean,
one,
what can
and
you do?
not the plain one
Not
on
the
the other
plain.
side.
Something down there that feels like it shouldn't be.
Ah.
That's better. You promise me that won't fall down?
I woke up and I thought, I wonder how the bride's feeling this morning. And having that one last moment alone before you become Mrs. So-and-so. And it reminded me of the way I felt when I woke up. And I was singing, okay, this is your last moment being Sheila Ferguson. You're going to now give over your life to somebody else. And you're kind of afraid.
Amazing. Oh.
Marriage is important. That's why I haven't remarried. You marry for life.
You just stay where you are.
I want to see what you're doing. I want to know how to do it.
Can we do that when you're not in a hurry?
Yeah, of course. Okay. We don't want to miss the wedding, do we?
Well, look, it's going down. Me bloody doty, I hate it.
Dressier's wedding is being attended by over 1,300 family and friends. It has to take place between 11:58 and 12:20, judged by an astrologer to be the most auspicious time for the union.
Hello, how are you? Are you well?
Nice to meet you.
What time is it now?
11:58. The auspicious time.
He looks like a nice guy.
He looks lovely.
Doesn't he look nice?
The groom, Aaron, is from the north of Kerala.
Oh, he's doing it.
She coming? Oh, here she comes. There she is. Wow. There she is.
Look at that.
Oh. She's making a very slow progress.
Keeping him waiting, darling. That's what she's doing.
Dressier and Aaron have met several times a month since their engagement. When her parents got married, they didn't get to see each other until their wedding day.
But I think this is quite a modern couple that are getting married here.
I think so, yeah. We'll probably have Beyonce on in a minute, yeah.
The bride and groom exchange Thali chains, which have the same role as rings in the West.
They're married now.
I think that was the moment.
The bride's father places the two hands together, and that's the end of the ceremony.
Oh, how do you know?
As his man told me.
This symbolic gesture shows that the father is passing responsibility of looking after his daughter to the groom.
Take care of that wonderful girl.
Ask her to take care of me as well.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's been an honor to be here.
Thank you.
We've had various kinds of hospitality while we've been in India, but this is the tops. They're so welcoming. And I think if you moved here, you'd find yourself in a community of Indian people very quickly.
Congratulations, Aaron. Thank you. I like Kerala colors. Congratulations. You have a beautiful bride, and I wish you all the happiness ever in life, and lots of babies. The joining of the two families, the way the bride's family brought the groom in, the way the groom's family brought the bride in, really choked me up, and I kept trying to pull it back because I didn't want them to see me crying. For me to be speechless is a very unusual thing. I'm just so happy for them.
Back at home, housekeeper Smita is taking care of dinner.
You're joining us for dinner? Oh, yes, you are. You will sit down and have dinner with us. Please set her place at the table.
Some experience, wasn't it?
Out of this world.
Some experience. There were kind of echoes for me of a Jewish wedding.
Yes, you said that.
Yes, because they came in under canopies.
Yes, the chuppah.
The chuppah.
Have you seen a Jewish wedding?
No.
Where the groom, they put a glass, like a sherry glass, down, wrap, and he has to smash it.
Downpotted.
I've read about
Yes.
it.
It's a love match with these two, I think.
Yeah.
An emotional day.
I was emotional because she was absolutely breathtaking.
She was gorgeous.
And they looked so happy. And they're starting off on a new journey, and I just...
The bride and groom.
To the bride and groom,
Bride and
yes.
groom.
Let's say
Bride
that.
and groom. Bride and groom.
Bride and groom.
Bride and
Go
groom.
on, my son.
Over the last few weeks, Sheila and Smita have become good friends.
I'm going to show you another way of traveling in India.
Limousine.
Oh, yeah.
Daimler.
Yeah.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
Cadillac. Yeah. She loves history. I love history. We love architecture. She loves architecture. We have a lot in common, and we both lost partners. So, you know, we connected.
You can do that.
We are on the same track. East meets west.
Today, Sheila's asked Smita to share her knowledge of the local area with her.
Maybe we should sit here. I'll explain to you why.
Okay.
Because if he breaks too hard, you'll be there.
Ah.
So we want to be here
Gotcha.
so we can hold this. It's 7 rupees.
Only 7 rupees for one person. Cheap travel.
Yeah.
Way to go.
You have to get off. They won't wait for you. Come. Sorry.
I'm starting to walk like y'all do, in and out of all traffic. My God, they're serious bangles.
Metal ones?
I think silver, yeah.
The one below? The other one?
That blue. Well, okay, if you have these in gold, I will take some.
Metal ones, huh? When you're married, it's glass bangles.
Oh, really?
Yes. I stopped
Yes, they
wearing my
did.
bangles after my husband passed away.
Did you? So they are that significant?
For a Hindu, yes.
Yeah, okay. To meet someone in a foreign country that you've never been to, who's experienced the same feelings you've experienced, and you know that you get each other, that is very, very special. Do you like the life here? Because you've been single for a little over 5 years now.
6.5.
Six and a half. Being on your own is so strange.
And though we both have children, they don't live with us.
Exactly.
So at the end of it all, you're alone.
Exactly. That's right. It's
alone.
going full circle.
Yeah.
When I was starring in a musical called Fame, and the company manager came in and said, Sheila, John's dead. I said, John who? She said, John, you're John. And I said, you know, my John? My John's dead? What do you mean dead? So I sat down on the sofa, and then the reality hit, and I just blew into tears. And I said, right, 10 minutes till showtime. I'm going on. They said, I don't think you should go on. I said, I've got to go on. So I got through the ballad. I don't know how I got through the ballad, but I did. And got back to finish the second show. And got in a cab, went back to the hotel. Then the tears came. And because you always get to a point where eventually you're going to be alone with yourself. I don't care how many people are around you or whatever. You gotta have that time, Smita, when you're alone with yourself, and that's when you go. That's when you go. That's how come I'm all alone, and have been all alone. I haven't dated in 8 years. 8 years, I know. What about you?
I've been alone 6.5 years. I lost my husband too, very suddenly too. And I don't even know if I'm ready for something new or if I want something new. It's been difficult.
It is time to make a change in my life. Now that John's dead, it's about how I want to live the rest of my life. And if I choose to date, at least it's a dinner, it's no harm to it. I'm going to be very picky because I am picky. How are you?
Age.
Okay. Huh?
Age.
My age? I'm not telling you my age. How dare you ask me my age?
It's a very normal question in
Is it?
India, my dear.
Why?
To find out what's your age.
Really?
Yeah.
None of your business.
No, it's very normal. Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Miriam and Lionel have discovered they have a surprising connection to Old Kochi that they are keen to explore.
Well, my dad was a typical Jewish barber.
And my dad was a typical Jewish tailor. We were an Orthodox Jewish family, but my dad rejected me because I married out. I married a non-Jew, and he said I was dead and didn't exist.
Because of its past as an important trade hub, the city has strong ties to the Jewish community, some of whom still live in an area known as Jewtown.
Oh, shalom.
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 Hello.
Sanjeev, how lovely to see you
Nice
again.
to meet you here.
How is, yes, because we saw it in the festival today.
Yeah.
How do you do?
I'm fine.
Nice to meet you.
They've asked local tour guide Sajeev to show them around.
Can you remember the year when the Jews first came here?
Actually, 2,500 years back, Jews was here.
Before Christianity?
Yeah. Once Jews came here, dynasty as well as the local people, they invited them to stay here because we want here the Jewish community.
Oh, what a nice thing to say, Sanjeev. Oh, look, there's a Star of David.
Oh, yes.
In the window.
Now, which is the synagogue?
I think we're just
Now-
coming to it, Lionel. Look.
The Paradesi synagogue was built in the 16th century.
The inner sanctum. Oh, my goodness, this is wonderful. It's not over ornate.
No?
It's gorgeous. This is the light of the Hebrew faith that never goes out.
Absolutely.
This is so beautiful.
And we can see the Torah right now.
The capital of the Province, 1805. Sefer Torah inside the book, written on sheepskin, 200 years old.
The Torah is the most important religious book in Judaism.
Oh, look.
Jews believe it was dictated to Moses by God.
That takes me back to my childhood.
Jesus close?
That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Seeing the Torah just plumbed into all my own memories of my family life and my parents. My dad really was very, very upset when I married out. It was the greatest sin I could have committed. And I would like to say to my dad, but I came back today.
Yes. It's lovely, isn't it?
Golly, I had no idea my emotions were so near the surface. It really moved me to be somewhere where Jews were treasured and loved and protected and, you know, could live happily without any fear of reprisal. And I sort of said to my dad, please forgive me, which was extraordinary. And I've never felt that in my life.
Sajeev has invited Miriam and Lionel to his home for dinner.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Seat home.
As a single man, he still lives with his parents and extended family.
It's a traditional welcome, and we touch the sandal paste. We use the sandal paste for traditional welcome.
Oh, thank
so
you.
much.
This is Miriam. And Lionel, like in Messi. Lionel.
Yes?
You can use your shoes.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I will also join with you.
Oh, yes, please. I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
You said just now you were 42 years old.
Yeah.
Do other people meet Sajeev and they hear he's 42 years old and they say, why isn't he married already?
I had a lover. She was everything for me.
Yeah.
And but she was from a different religion. We had many dreams to live together. But suddenly, and her family noticed the relationship. They warned, don't look at my daughter. She is not going to marry, never you.
Did she get married?
No.
She is not married yet?
No.
She stayed true to you?
Yes.
She still loves you?
Yeah, yes.
It's a very sad story of unrequited love.
Yeah.
How does your family feel about that? Are they encouraging you to look elsewhere?
Yeah, especially my mom, and she
wants you married.
Yeah, absolutely, and
with children.
Yes,
she would like.
absolutely. Once my mother was, like a hunger strike, and
My goodness.
yes, absolutely, and
If that isn't an expression of mother love,
I don't know what is.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes. It would be easy to say, oh, come on, you can defy your parents, you can break free of the way Indian culture binds you to certain traditions. That's too flip. People can't. Because the family is all.
it's like a dream. Maybe one day I will get a call.
I think it's wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
You have a responsibility to yourself to make a good life for yourself.
Yep.
Somewhere inside of you, I think you have to find the strength.
Yeah, you are right.
You are a very nice man.
He's denying himself ever finding happiness because of family pressures and family traditions. Sajeev's story does resonate with me because I did marry out, but it was against everything that I'd been taught. And I can remember when my mother made a final plea to kind of stop me from marrying this person. And I realized, and I said to her, I'm really sorry but I'm going to have to do this. And I've got to follow my heart. And my heart is stronger than my religion.
Today is one of the biggest days in the Kerala calendar. It's the day of a festival that worships something close to Bill's heart.
The tiger is the king of the jungle here, and well worth worshipping, I'd say.
He's taking Paul, Rusty, Miriam and Dennis along for the experience.
This is a float in front of us, isn't it?
There's a big lion.
Where is he?
On the front there's a lion.
There's a lion on it.
Is it a real lion?
No, I wouldn't be sat here, would you?
You never know.
The festival of Puli Kali, which means tiger play, has been going for over 200 years. Although tigers are the stars, it celebrates all the big cats of India.
Here we go. Oh, that's hot. I've got to get the lifesaver on.
Participants are painted from top to toe. This process can take up to 4 hours.
Yes! That's fantastic.
The bigger your belly, the better suited you are to take part in the festival, which makes Bill the perfect volunteer.
That's good, that's good. Go for it.
And whatever possessed me, I don't know. Maybe it was, this is the only time in my life when somebody is going to regard my burgeoning belly as being a good thing. I could see the painter think, whoa, there's a canvas I can work on. And I was immediately promoted from tigers, which have petite little heads, to lions.
Bill, I hope you can do this. Do your thing. Look, watch, look.
I saw that.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this trio, a trio of great cats. Can you all shake your bellies? That's very sexy, that
It's
one.
very good.
Once everyone's been painted, the participants dance through the city centre. The event attracts around 500,000 people.
Show him the dance. Show him the dance.
Yeah, right foot, left hand.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's more Africa than me.
Started by the legendary king of Kerala, Maharaja Saktantampuran, the festival symbolises the bravery and wild spirit of both the tiger and the people of Kerala.
Bill was the star of the day, and didn't he look fantastic? And the people, how they responded.
Yes, sir.
I'm very glad I did that. What was funny, to say the least, really, was everybody coming up with the cameras, you know, selfie, 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 selfie. So I can only assume the novelty of a pallid English person was enough to merit the selfies. Felt very wanted. I haven't had that since Funky Gibbon.
Back in Kochi, the group are preparing for a big night out.
Bring my everlasting fan. Need that when we go out.
Want to make a good impression and look like I've just parked my yacht and I've come in for a little G&T.
They've been invited to mix with wealthy locals at the exclusive members-only yacht club.
Well, darling, when you've been to Buckingham Palace, how much higher can you go, okay?
Lights off, and off we go.
That's as good as it gets.
Based in the well-to-do suburbs of Kochi, it's one of the premier clubs in India.
Okay.
Come on in, let's go. Oh, there's a snooker table.
Oh, there's a dance.
There is, right there. Evening, evening. Nice to meet you. We're here about old people coming to India. This is India, and we are the old people.
That might die any moment.
You couldn't be older than me. I'll be 85.
I'm 87.
He's 80. He's amazing.
I'm Lionel Blair. Lionel. Oh, I can get a drink. Vodka tonic.
It's the perfect opportunity to find out more about whether Kerala has what they would need in retirement.
It's a beautiful bird sanctuary, but the birds here are migratory, right?
Absolutely, yeah. But it's the same in Sri Lanka.
If you were going to retire, would you retire here? Or
I'm
go...
retired, yeah. I'm 72 years of age. I'm retired here.
I didn't think. 72?
72.
Must be something in the air down here that keeps you
I'm
young.
retired here. I'm very happy.
Can I ask you something? How do you feel in this country about, I mean, you who are probably relatively well endowed, well, I didn't want to put it rudely.
Well endowed.
Oh, sorry. Well,
I noticed the women are smiling, so it clearly is.
Have we met?
Well, we sort of looked at each other, but we didn't do any
What's your
meeting
name?
up. Mohan.
Mohan, I'm Sheila. Are you a member here?
Yep, I've
Yeah?
been a member here for, I think, from the time they started the club.
Really? How long ago was that?
30 years plus, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't remember the date, but I think it's 30 years
Oh,
plus.
that's lovely, lovely.
This is my father-in-law. Hi. You're into golf, I believe. No, seriously.
I'm into golf and then the other ball games, snooker as well. But...
Did you know he's the world champion? You were the world champion.
you know Steve Davis, yeah? You seen him play? And when I played Steve Davis, I got very funny glasses. I used to wear big glasses upside down like that.
So you could see the ball much bigger.
I know a joke about that. I will tell you later.
I've learned a heck of a lot tonight from talking to different people. From what I've gleaned, because of the society, because of the matrimonial feeling, because of the arranged marriages, it's not going to be very likely that I'm going to end up with the rest of my life with an Indian man, quite frankly.
Actually, all that you said
yes, is
is
true.
all eyewash.
Oh,
yeah,
what do
I'm
you mean?
telling you that. Everything goes on in your country, goes on here also. 100%.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not that it's absent here.
Yes.
But it cannot be, seen or shown or talked about.
Okay. Do you know when you get to that point in life where you feel it's time to make the decisions for the rest of your life? I'm there.
I have a construction firm.
Okay.
Which I've been
Construction.
running, yep.
Okay.
For the last 35 years.
Okay. Here, based in India.
Cochin.
Okay.
In Cochin. All the boutique hotels in Fort Cochin, I've done.
Shut up.
Yep.
Really? Oh, wow, that's cool.
Would you consider somebody who builds good boutique hotels?
Yeah. To do what?
To be your companion?
Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
That's a very direct one, too, isn't it? You're asking me to dinner. Okay, because the companion thing is a lot later on. So you want to go to dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
It's a deal. I haven't done this in a long time. Oh, God. I'm so unromantic. When a guy meets you face to face and he doesn't bolt or wither away and you can still be yourself, that's really something very special.
I thought Sheila was very friendly, very nice, and easy to talk to. That's very important, right?
I mean, he's got a lovely, warm face. I don't know how old he is, but maybe he can still work. Let's see if he calls, and then we'll take it from there. It's his move, not mine.
You got a lovely day to do it in.
Next time,
Be with your breath and let go.
Sheila goes on her first date in 8 years.
Enjoy your evening. Not too late.
And goes house hunting.
Oh, my heart's attacking me here.
And the views.
Okay, George, you blew me away.
While the rest of the group explore different retirement options.
I think the reason we've enjoyed here is that we can see the horizon.
Train to Ooty.
This is the retirement that we have all been looking for. We have found it.
This second series is available to pre-order on DVD, or every episode is available on digital download from BBC Store and other suppliers. She's Kidding No One. Kaylee is K-Lied and Running Late. Comedy in Peter Kay's Car Share on BBC One at 10:45.